Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome to a brand new series of Jurassic World Evolution. No doubt you've heard of this, made by the guys who made Planet Coaster Frontier. It is your Jurassic Park building simulator, complete with dinosaurs and all the good stuff. It reminds me of a social media post I saw that said, imagine if you could have a Jurassic Park game where you build up your park and then the dinosaurs break free, so the better you do at the start of the game makes the end of the game more difficult. Well, this is the one. So if you have seen that post online and did not buy this game, you're a hypocrite. But let's get started with a brand new game. It's my first time booting it up, so you'll be seeing this for the first time with me.
May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
So Jeff Goldblum reprises his role as Dr. Ian Malcolm, and if he doesn't say at some point,
this is
must
as good
go
a place
faster.
as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
Indeed. So I have the streaming-friendly audio setup set up. Even though I don't make money off of YouTube, I definitely don't want to get this copyrighted by Universal since they gave us an out. So imagine some big Jurassic Park music playing.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you.
Hello,
You'll
Finch.
start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
All right, so life finds
We've already
a way.
started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
All right, so first step in this lovely looking game, isn't this incredible, is to build the Hammond Creation Lab. So there we go. 400 grand, we have 3.1 million, and I imagine, because as we go through we can earn contracts and money from appeasing the science team, the entertainment team, and the security team, I'm thinking maybe entertainment might be the way to go because, you know, that's park revenue. That's people buying hamburgers, t-shirts, you know, ticket prices, all of that good stuff. Because we are running a park at the end of the day, just a park filled with things that want to eat our face. So let's plop down the Hammond Creation Lab and we can see the range in which our power plant reaches. We have one power plant here connected up. Just like any sort of city or park builder, you have to have things powered up. So 392 grand. We actually save 8 grand. It said it was 400, so I don't know why we're so cheap, but why not?
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 deaths.
Sounds great.
Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
So really cool, you can get down ground level with your park.
You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths and the power grid.
$1,000 for a path.
Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the Creation Lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
All right, so the way the game progression works is as you incubate a dinosaur, you find fossil remains, DNA remnants of all of these creatures. And when you get 50% of a genome, you can produce that dinosaur. So Struthiomimus is the only dinosaur we can build right now, but we can also go in and in true Jurassic Park fashion, modify the genome with different genes that we've researched here. So if we wanted to put an arid gene pattern on him, it just lowers the viability but gives a better star rating. So these are interesting looking dinosaurs, not your average Struthiomimus. So I believe we will take that. It lowers the viability just a bit. This is basically the percentage chance you have of hatching that dinosaur. But since we're in the early game, hopefully it doesn't penalize us too awful much. We can also put on cardio strength which lowers the viability by 1% but increases its lifespan. And, you know, these are investments. You want these guys to last a really, really long time. So the other two branches are locked, so we want to go back and incubate. So that extra stuff costs us an extra 9,000, but as we incubate, we should have a pretty unique dinosaur.
Undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
All right. How is our Strithiomymus doing? There we go. Ready to release. So we'll go ahead and release him into the world. He's got our arid desert pattern, and he has that extra DNA. And aren't you pretty?
It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being.
Our boy right here.
An entity, distinct and unique. And now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
And Ian is not too thrilled that we created this Strithiomymus, but doesn't he look awesome? Well, this is Jurassic Park. All of these are females, correct? But they will wander off in their own habitat. We have a pretty big fenced-in area for these plant eaters here. The Hammond Foundation has three
main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
So here are our department heads. Each one has their own specific goals, and from what I hear, if you favor one over the others, they will sabotage your park because you're not paying them the proper amount of attention. So we've got a set of teenagers leading our department heads. But I think for money and getting a good cash flow, entertainment might be the way to go. So let's talk to Isaac Clement, shall we?
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks.
Indeed.
Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
And money makes the park go round. So if we build, connect, and power an expedition center, he gives us 250 grand. And that's sort of the way that I want to get started. Is I don't want to go ham bone on all the different buildings and all the different things, because we may get a cash reward for doing them through a contract, and that's saving money in the long run. And I'm all about saving money and maximizing profit. So build, connect, and power the Expedition Center.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
So there we go. The Expedition Center is 400 grand. So basically, we get this guy for half off because we're doing it in a contract sense. So a penny saved is a penny earned, and this will allow us to go find fossils around the world to improve our genome. And we can see the areas in which the building will have power. And I think what we want to do is, let's see, X and Z to rotate. Outstanding. We'll put it pretty close to the path, save some money that way, and 400 grand right about picky there.
So one more thing, your reputation.
Yes.
Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
And by personally, they mean trying to kill all of the people in your park. But once this guy is built up, we can send some expeditions out to find some more fossils.
The entertainment division is taking notice of your success. As your reputation increases with them, so too does the opportunity to tackle more challenging missions.
Indeed. So we got a little bump for the entertainment side, and I think what we want to do is now focus on a science side. We'll sort of balance them out so no one feels too left out, but we got another transmission.
Hey, it's Isaac. How you doing? I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team. Mine.
So this will help get the entertainment even higher. It's $1 million, and we can unlock the Draco Rex, which I'm not... It looks like it's a gene modification. Not sure what it does, but they want us to acquire 50% of the Ceratosaurus genome. I don't know if I want to do that right now or focus on the science part, and I'll keep it balanced. We'll go, not right now. We will open up the control room. We will find our contracts and get one from the science team.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
Hi, Dr.
I'm
Dua.
aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
All right, so she just wants 2 new dinosaurs, and I don't know if our first Strithiomymus counts, but it's 250 grand, 30 grand to incubate each one. You know, that's a 200 grand profit in which we don't have to buy a thing. So I am all about that. We'll go ahead and accept that contract and get to incubating. So we'll go over to the Hammond Creation Lab. We'll incubate a dinosaur, another Strithiomymus, and we'll keep the genome the same. I like those guys, and we'll just get to it. And we will see, yes indeed, 0 out of 2. So we want to incubate another one, another Strithiomymus for 30. Oh, crap. So that was 30,000 in the toilet, unfortunately. Let's try it again. Hopefully that works out well. So that's our first failed egg. But still, it'll come out to a net profit when these 2 guys get rolling around. Hey, come on now. Tell you what, we'll take it one at a time. You guys just focus on incubating that guy, and we'll take a look at our other dinosaur here. Whoops. Let's go to the command center, see if we can find our dinosaur here. I know we are here. Oh, rain. There's our guy. STR001. Let's show the dinosaur statistics. And they're a little low on food, so that tells me we need to get a feeding trough up in this piece. Let's go ahead then, and would that be an enclosure? Yes. So the ground herbivore feeder for 150 grand. We'll plop it right over there because we want a viewing area over there. So now that the dinosaur is a little bit hungry, he should, or she, should make a beeline to that ground feeder. And is this Strithiomymus ready to go? Yes, we will release one more. Awesome.
A Strithiomymus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
Yes, indeed. So scientist is happy. This will be our second and third dinosaurs. And I believe once they get a little bit hungry, they will feast on this feeder, which is pretty close to the fence. As people walk by, they'll definitely be able to catch a glimpse of the Strithiomymus. And our boy is already eating. So each dinosaur has its own basic traits and wants. We can see that its food is going up, he's healing. If everything is in the blue, they heal up. And we can see he's comfortable. He only needs a little bit of grass, a little bit of forest, and a lot more water. So that's good where we got him. He can't handle a whole lot of social life in between other dinosaurs of his type. And then population is just other dinosaurs in the pen. So we're pretty good there. And we could probably go and release our third dinosaur right yeah. And this will fulfill our science requirements. So we got 250 grand, good net profit.
And I thought I was the only competent one around here.
So now we got another transmission. So 50% genome of Triceratops
I've got an interesting
is good.
opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
But I think what we want to do is work on our security guy. So let's go and ask for a brand new contract here. That's our acquisition map. Here we go. We'll request one from the security field.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
All right, so this guy wants to make weapons out of the dinosaurs, like think Dino Riders, if you're old enough to remember that, like straight up riding dinosaurs into battle. And he wants to incubate a dinosaur in the Hammond Creation Lab, which will boost it up. That is a net profit. We'll go ahead and accept that one. And get another Strithiomymus going. And then we can take another mission to find some better genomes. Perhaps the Triceratops would be a good one to include with these guys. And then I think we'll be done with the Strithiomymus. So we'll make some extra cash from this mission. The Strithiomymus will go running about, and I think, yeah, as far as social and population go, they'll be fine with another one in the pen. So we'll have a group of 4 of them, not bad. These guys are kind of small and probably want to run in packs. They are socializing a bit. I do like how they got the dinosaur ecosystem going, for sure. All right, let's release them. That'll be number 4. And that will fulfill our security contract.
Bottom line, I couldn't have done it any better. Thanks.
So we're keeping a pretty heads-up, even keel as far as our contracts go. So I believe the next one should be the entertainment. Less than 1 minute until the next request. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll see if the game has anything else extra for us in the meantime while we wait for that contract. But we kind of want to let the game dictate where we go as long as we get paid to release dinosaurs and whatnot. That's the path that we want to roll with here. Can we get a new contract? Less than 1 minute. So let's take a look at our park and see what's going on. We do have some people walking about. And unlike Planet Coaster, you can't click on them to see their individual wants and needs, whether they have to use the bathroom or whether they're looking for souvenirs or anything like that. But the monorail is in full swing, bringing people here. And how about now? Yes. All right, entertainment. What do you have for me, good sir?
Don't look at this as extra work. Look at it as extra money and experience.
So 100,000 from the sale of items found on expeditions. That's kind of not what I'm looking for. I want to... Oh, and we can't just go to another one. I kind of want to let the scientists or even the security team say, find more fossils. That way we get paid to send off this expedition. But speaking of fossils, what we can do is in our research center, we can view the research that we have, and we have tech trees available. So we can research different things like electrified light steel. That would be good for our meat eaters and things that want to hop the fence, for sure. We have one new building, the clothing shop, to sell goods to our patrons. 11 upgrades. So these are upgrades we can make for our ranger station, the lab, the fossil center. More fossil space would be okay, but I think we're going to be using a lot of fossils early, so not really required. There's the alpine skin. And these are where we can plug in some genomes from some creatures. So, repair, intuitive learning, that would be interesting. Attack and defense traits, and lifespan and resilience. So maybe the shark genes would be good to research. All right, Mr. or Ms. Contract, come on now. Let's go ahead and research some of our fossils, though. We do start with a few fossils. Some Strythomymus genome. We can see the quality of each fossil here. Let's go ahead and extract each one of those DNAs. And some Triceratops, sure. And Edmontosaurus, sounds good. And Ceratosaurus. So spending money to make money, that will help our dinosaurs have a higher chance of success when we hatch them. Oops, hitting that escape key. That is a long minute. I tell you, when you're actually waiting for a minute takes forever, but we're doing some research on our fossils here. How is our power plant? So we've got 18 unused power. We definitely don't want to have a power outage because these gates are powered. And in the event of a power outage, of course, the default setting is open for some real weird reason. So that make sure that you keep track of your power grid for sure. What's up, buddy? Splish Splash, taking a bath.
You've done good work in the past. That's why I know you are perfect for this contract.
25,000 income per minute. I don't know if we want to take that. I'm actually in the mood for a science contract, something that we can do some research on.
I've received an offer that will definitely help the science division.
Really?
And can help you as well.
Screw it! All right, so what we're gonna do is we'll go ahead and launch an expedition. I'm tired of having them, or waiting for them to tell me. And I think the Triceratops would be a pretty good thing to go. And that one is all Triceratops all the time in USA.
Good! Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the Fossil Center for extraction.
So hopefully they find some good Triceratops stuff. And if we happen to get a contract that says acquire a 50% genome Triceratops, we'll already be a step of the way there.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
All right, I went ahead and built a viewing center. You can see the cone of sight. So people that sit in this viewing center will have a good view of the feeder. And when the dinosaurs are around here conversing and chit-chatting with one another, they should get a pretty good view of it, all things considered. All right, so that's not on the power grid. So we need to build a substation. We could probably build it there or so. And we'll connect it to the power lines over meow. Sweet, so now the viewing gallery has power. It's got a path, and now people are ready to walk on down here and stand in the... that's kind of uncomfortable, but they'll stand and they'll get to observe the dinosaurs. How is our expedition going? Not back yet. All right, let's take a look at the contract. See, the escape key. Let's see if someone wants a Triceratops.
We've got a new offer here that you should definitely look over.
So that is a Ranger team camera to take a photo worth at least $5,000. We'll go ahead and take that. That's good for science. We do need to build a Ranger station, though, dipping into our funds a bit. But I believe once we get the Ranger station set up, and we will plop him by the Expedition Center, then we will be able to do one of the coolest things in this game, and that is drive our own Jeep into the enclosure and see if we can get a picture of our Strythomymuses eating at the feeder. Maybe we can get them socializing. Might be a pretty good deal.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Awesome, so we found some rhodium, but it's a pretty worthwhile product. We'll go ahead and sell it for 80 grand. And then a 3-star genome for Triceratops, and a 2-star genome for Triceratops. Sounds good. So we could go ahead and get our next expedition going, but I kind of want to take this slow. Hello, Ranger vehicle. We'll go ahead and drive it. Excuse me, everybody, coming through. And I think as our parks get bigger, this will be a really cool feature. And no, you can't run over people. They just sort of jump out of the way. But here we go. Oh, it's got us. All right, so let's get in there. And we don't have to worry about these Strithiomymuses, you know, really chewing up our stuff here. Let's see if we can catch a good photo here out the back. Something like that. So 1,600 bucks. Composition bonus, we got 2 Strithiomymuses, diverse behavior. So we kind of want to wait until they're doing something cool. Maybe like eating or something. If we can catch... Oh, and we can't drive in photo mode. That's a shame. Now, if we can luck out and get all 3 of them together, that would be pretty cool stuff. Let's head on over by the feeder here. And that Jeep sounds beefy. That's like a V8 in that thing. All right, so we can get 3 Strithiomymus in the photo. Is that worth 5 grand?
Has potential.
No dinosaurs, so we have to really get them in view. Oh, and if we can catch one drinking, not that he's an alcoholic or anything, but almost feel like a detective. So he just got right out of Dodge. Yeah, come on, buddy. Oh, that's a good beauty. $7.99, just one? No, 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 good sir. Now, composition bonus, no diverse behavior. Crap. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer without stirring up the pot here. They're socializing. 2,500. You know what? We'll take that. And then we'll go ahead and get out of here. And we can make a Triceratops now. I don't know if we have a mission to do that. It might be worthwhile to see if, say, the entertainment division would like a Triceratops. Wouldn't be bad. Hey, entertainment division.
Take this contract. It's a good one for both of us.
Oh yes, I will take this. Use the Expedition Center to unearth small herbivore fossils. So small herbivores. We're talking Strithiomymus, and I don't know. Oh, nice. So those stay. I like it. Sweet. So let's go unearth, and if we can, 2 small herbivore fossils. And that would be Edmontosaurus, Strithiomymus, Edmontosaurus. Yeah, let's go there. So if we can find some good fossils from that, that would be ideal. Since we weren't driving the Ranger team, they went ahead and parked back up at the Ranger station. We're already a 1-star rating. And there are people in our observation deck. So it's not damaged. 29 guests with 4 visible dinosaurs with a path connection. So we can get some real-time info. So hopefully people will be happy to come see those guys. But that dinosaur fossil worth 5,000, I believe what we're going to have to do is hatch us up a Triceratops, get some diversity up in this piece. Maybe the Triceratops is actually worth more than the Strithiomymus, and we can go ahead and hatch us a Triceratops. We're at 58%, so we can't really go messing with this guy too much, or we can wait until our extraction team gets back and see if we can get a little bit more viability out of that Triceratops. So yeah, not going for broke here, kind of minding my P's and Q's here, just keeping my feet under me, not delving in too awful much. We should spend some money on research, however, and I think medical would be the way to go for a hookworm. If any of our dinosaurs get sick, then they're going to be lackadaisical, they may spread it, it's not going to be good. So let's go ahead and research the hookworm parasite, and that'll give our ranger team something to do as well, because these guys are the mobile doctors. They'll be able to administer the medication to whatever dinosaur needs it. And if I know this game, one of these guys are going to get sick, probably as soon as we research that thing to put it to good use, you know. How's our Triceratops? Oh, that's right, we are waiting on our extraction team. Got a little confused there. How is our power plant holding up for unused power? All right, so we have the hookworm parasite researched. We can delve into some more research. So genetics, I don't know if I want to go messing with the genetics just yet. I think something like a building would be good, the t-shirt place, the clothing shop. The sooner we research that, the sooner we can get people buying souvenirs, and the quicker we can sort of float this income a bit. All right, we have obtained small herbivore fossils. That's good for the entertainment guy. And let's view our fossils here.
Heard you killed it on that expedition. Way to go.
So, Corpulite, we got 40 grand there. Rhenium, 100 grand there. I like it. And we've got a Strithiomymus, and we got a very high quality Triceratops DNA. And that's what I was waiting for. So now we can really get a lot out of that Triceratops DNA, the old mosquito and amber. So as soon as that's done, we'll really be able to make an awesome Triceratops. All right, so for our guests, the hotel, that's a lot of money. But the gift shop, fun and shopping using 3 power. Let's go ahead and plop a gift shop in here. And I believe we can slide it right in there. Slide on into those DMs. Ooh, we got some extra paths. Oh, and these guys connect directly to the path. Outstanding. I'll check the stats just to make sure that it is on the path. But that's only going to leave us with 1 unused power. So we don't want to kill ourselves on power just yet, but we'll power up the gift shop. Everything will be awesome, and hopefully we can get some souvenir income. Now, what I'd like to see is sort of a breakdown to see how many souvenirs are being bought at the gift shop for sure. But without delay, we need 60 more output would be nice. And I think we can put it over here sort of in the service area of the park, I guess. Keep them away from the pens. 500 grand, but it's going to be worth it to keep it floating. And we'll just connect it to the power grid right there. All right, let's get a path up to this bad boy.
An offer just came our way. Don't let it sit too long.
All right, extract DNA to increase a dinosaur to at least 50%. We'll go ahead and take that. That sounds good. So maybe the Ceratosaurus or the Edmontosaurus? The dinosaur from Canada. Once we get that researched, that will be awesome. And in fact, we're almost there with probably the Ceratosaurus or the Edmontosaurus. All right, power plant is going up, and we should be ready. Now that the fossils have been researched, yes, yep, 0 fossils. We're ready to build ourselves a very good Triceratops, a 67% Triceratops. Let's see if we can modify it. So the arid pattern drops it by 5% viability. I don't think I want to do that just yet. We can put in the tooth hardness to up the attack. Now, I'm not going to have them fight one another, so I'll keep the viability up a bit. And what is the defense? Oh yes, so some thicker skin we will definitely take. So we'll apply that gene and incubate him for 239 grand. This better go well. So once our Triceratops is done, then that will be another unique dinosaur to view. And then we might be able to get a dinosaur photo worth 5 grand if we can get those 4 Strythomimuses in the same picture as the Triceratops. Might not be too bad. And how is our genome for the other dinosaurs? So 48 and 48, we just need some Ceratosaurus genome or Edmontosaurus genome. So that's gonna be another expedition. All right, Strythomimus we don't need. Edmontosaurus, we're making some herbivores. Let's send them up to Canada. And when they return, that should get the genome up past 50% and really make the science team like us a lot. All right, so moment of truth should be coming. 60 unused power, 1 unused power. Interesting, so it shifted the amount of weight that the power plant carries over here. Hello, power gift shop. Path connection, power required. It is operational. So we can set prices, huh? Income and running costs. So we're making $35 extra per tick. So we can sell lunch boxes, Barbasol, and night vision goggles. Interesting. So we can sort of see the breakdown. Lunch boxes are coming in at a profit. The Barbasol is not. And it costs $10 to make per. We're going to have to adjust that up a bit, say to 15. We'll make a $5 profit for every one of those sold. And then night vision goggles selling for 15. We're selling those at a loss. Let's sell those for 25 as well. So don't scalp them too awful much. We'll make some extra dough with the gift shop. Just a small profit to keep us up and floating. And let's release our Triceratops. Both doors come down on this one. Hello, Triceratops. So Triceratops is alive and well.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends.
Hello, Owen.
I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Raptor Man. And not a Full Metal Jacket.
I see you've hatched a Triceratops.
Yes, I've hatched a Triceratops.
Might be cute now, but that's only gonna last for about a week.
Oh yeah? What happens in a week? I don't know. But we can see that the Triceratops doesn't want a full pin, so she's pretty happy where she is now, but she would like another Triceratops because she's a little social. So that's definitely what we will go do. Let's look at our fossils here, and we have some high-quality Edmontosauruses. That will definitely increase it past 50%, I believe. Skin impressions we can sell for 100 grand, and the rhodium for 80. That keeps us afloat as well. And I believe, let's just jump right into it and hatch another Triceratops for her social. Because we don't want the Triceratops feeling lonely, and we don't want the Triceratops to rebel. Once we get the second Triceratops out there, I think I then want to try to get a dinosaur photo worth 5 grand if we can catch the Triceratops in with some Strythomimus. And I am going to name this Triceratops Sarah, because Sarah was the name from the land before time.
Many times before. I don't know how you did it, just that you did. So thanks.
Don't mention it. All right, Ranger team. Let's see if we can catch ourselves a dinosaur photo worth 5 grand. Excuse me, coming through. We have some Triceratops and Strythomimus to record. Oh, the brakes on this thing are terrible. All right, in we go. No one said it was a driving sound. All right, so we got some Strythomimus there. We have our Triceratops feeding there. Brakes, please. So if we were to take a picture just of the Triceratops, it's worth 3,700. Yeah, 2,600 per Triceratops. I think what we're going to do is wait until our second Triceratops comes out. And then we can get them both in the photo together and be really, really set. Waiting is the hardest part. Once we do that, I think we'll plop down our t-shirt store as well. Try to get some more cash coming in. All right, Triceratops is released. Let's take control of our Jeep. No, Strythomimus, we don't want to control you, good sir. We want to drive Ranger Team 1, and I hope that this Triceratops is going to come over here and be social with the other Triceratops.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Triceratops to the park.
All right, there it goes. Oh, man. If we could catch the Triceratops and...
Another one, perhaps?
Oh, so we got to be close. Let me try to get a good angle on this thing. I kind of want the Triceratops to socialize. You know, the Triceratops did say they have a social requirement, and it would be nice if you two socialize. How about that? Oh, come on. Triceratops drinking. If only we could catch some of those Strythomimuses in the photo as well. Let's get a little bit closer. Did we get them? Dang it! We're just out of range. All right, let's move on then. Oh, and the feeder needs to be redone, it looks like. Bad composition. There we go. Boom.
What a cool photo. Did I sound sincere? Because that's what I was going for.
So Strythomimus from a feeder, and then the Triceratops, multiple dinosaurs with a diverse behavior, $7 grand. So we took a $100,000 reward
Taking
photo.
That contract was the smart choice. You've proven it. Thanks.
And we've resupplied the ground herbivore feeder. So we'll let you off to your own devices here. And let's finish off the episode with some park revenue. The fast food. So as people, you know, people could get hungry. Yeah, that should be fine. Not too far off the beaten path. We'll just run a little... Oh, we could squeeze right in there. Just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, your dino burgers are on the way. Not made from dinosaurs, but you know what I mean. So we'll make sure that's connected to the path. We should have more than enough power. There goes the Ranger team back. And we've got 2 happy Triceratops in here. We've got Sarah and the other Triceratops. We've got 4 Strythomimuses. And as soon as this fast food center gets built, we'll make sure everything is connected. We'll set our prices and call it good.
Are you hungry or thirsty? Visit our new fast food restaurant.
So Dino Bites is selling for double. The Dino Dish is at a loss. Let's sell it for $8. We'll make a $2 profit on it. And the Dino Feast, sell it for $8. No, good sir. You'll sell for $15. So we'll make a little bit of profit. And as our reputation grows, we can increase the prices a little bit more. Let's see what we've got here. Dinosaur rating. Oh, that's the Strythomimus. I was trying to see our viewing gallery here. So 5 visible dinosaurs. People are loving it. Don't want to deactivate it. And I think that is a good stopping point here, ladies and gentlemen. So we are well set up. The science team likes this, security team not so much. We might be doing some security contracts in the future. Maybe going out and getting some Ceratosaurus DNA. And I'll make a secondary enclosure here with another gate. Because one thing I learned in Minecraft is if you want a controlled gate system, you have 2 doors. One in, and then another one to stop them. So that is where we can, you know, spawn some meat eaters and get them in their own pen. And I believe over here would be fine-ish. We don't want people to walk too awful far, so we may split a path over here and make this the carnivore section. But that's going to do it for me in this first episode of Jurassic World Evolution. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. No, that's not Sarah. Sarah, there you are. Say goodbye, Sarah. Take care.